So I was playing some Rumble recently, and as you guys know, I usually like to run some off-meta loadouts. The only problem was I was constantly running into a Guardian who was running Sparebenders with the Antaeus Ward, and Striker Titan is really giving me a hard time. So I thought what I would do is pull out my God Roll Summoner with Bastion, along with the Chaos Reach subclass, and see what I can do if I try really hard. So here's the gameplay with my commentary, and the raw gameplay will follow afterwards. Hope you guys enjoy.
Rumble. You're on your own.
So I'm going to spawn in, and I'm going to turn to the left side because people usually spawn at this side as well. I do see somebody on my radar, so I'm going to ADS to try to get the first shot. I hear his footstep popping up on the left side. Luckily for me, he was trying to use his hand cannon out of range, and my summoner has rangefinder, so it really helped me out. Now, over here, I cleaned up a guy. He was pretty weak, and another guy popped up on the left, and I throw a nade, try to block him off. Unfortunately, somebody picked me from the right side with a sniper. I wasn't anticipating that. Now, I'm going to respawn. I'm going to turn to the left immediately because people spawn down here as well. Now, there is somebody behind the pillar. He's pretty weak. I throw my melee. It doesn't tag him, but I try to finish him with the auto rifle. He tries to push in like a goon. Obviously, it didn't work out for him, so I'm going to push forward to the next guy on my radar. Now, somebody does run out. I'm going to try to push forward, but be cautious because he might have a shotgun. Unfortunately, I got picked by another guy who spawned on the right side, and that's the nature of Rumble on this map. A lot of people are going to spawn from different angles. You have to be very aware of that. Now I'm going to grab the heavy, and I love Doomsday, honestly. Watch me go on a tear with this thing. It's so accurate. So there's 3 down there. I'm going to go for a 4th one now. Now there's a Guardian on my left and my right. I go for the guy on the left because I wanted to push forward to the spawn point, but I got picked off from the back. It is unfortunate, but I'm going to wait for myself to respawn. Now that I respawn, I'm going to turn to the left side because there's always people over here. I weaken this guy with my summon. I'm going to push forward and then throw my melee ability. This guy was not even expecting that. Now I see another guy on the radar. I'm going to try to engage him with my primary weapon, finish him off. Now there's another guy spawning up behind me. I throw my nade, try to weaken him. And this guy tries to ape me from so far away, and I get the easy kill again. So I'm going to move forward, but I'm conscious that there might be people spawning behind me, and I was actually right. So I activate my super, finish him off, and then deactivate it so I can retain as much super energy as possible. I'm backing up now because there's somebody on my radar and I'm not really sure where he is. I want to stay outside hand cannon range. I'm actually going to push forward. Unfortunately, I got pinched over here by 2 people, which I really wasn't expecting. So I'm going to take the death and I'm going to wait for my respawn. Now that I've respawned, I'm going to move forward. I do see somebody right across from me on the radar. It looks like it's my arch enemy. So I'm going to throw my melee ability because I thought he was going to move to the left side. But then I just pull out Bastion because I know he's behind a barricade. That's going to be an easy kill. Now the summoner just completely wastes this guy. Such an amazing auto rifle. I'm going to wait for myself to get my health back and probably just look behind me because people might respawn there. Now it's really funny because I saw somebody on my radar, but I couldn't pick off where he was, and unfortunately he was actually camouflaged, and he finishes me off with the dire promise. He gives me the little cheeky teabag. It's okay, it is what it is. I'm going to respawn now. I'm going to get him back. You'll see what I do right here. He tries to snipe me, and Summoner does the work again. Now I'm going to chase this Ionic Trace just to get a bit of my ability energy back, and unfortunately again I'm getting pinched by 2 people. So I try to finish this guy as quickly as possible, but I miss my shots. Lucky for me, my melee ability finishes him off, so I'm going to respawn and try to recover from here. Now I'm going to move forward. I notice that my Geomags are actually charging my super energy, so I'm going to get a bit aggressive here. However, there's so many radar pings I actually had no clue who to activate the super on. I activated on the guy in front of me and then I tried to do a 180. Unfortunately, the guy behind me picked me off with his auto rifle. And now that I've respawned, you'll see that I have no super energy because the guy took me down during my super animation. But it's okay, we're almost at the end of the match anyway. There's probably no time to get another super. So I see somebody activate their Dawnblade, thought I might get some shots off on them, and then I turn around just in case somebody's spawning up behind me. I see a guy on the platform, hoping he's actually going to push out, and he actually does with his Antaeus wards, but he made a pretty stupid slide, and then I get the next guy with Bastion. Now I notice it was my arch enemy who got the kill, and that's the last guy who I want to be feeding kills to. Now that I've respawned, again I go to the left side. I see somebody on my radar. I ADS because I do have Rangefinder and I know I can get a guy from that far. I knew he was going to peek twice. He actually activated his super. I couldn't really do anything there. And he did a good job of dodging my Bastion shots. So now that I respawn, I notice that my enemy is actually 2 kills behind. It's getting really close. I don't see anybody in the area, and that's why I'm pushing towards the middle. I hear somebody's footsteps and I pull out Bastion. Now I keep distance, and this play really worked out well. It was a smart play. I got the kill on the guy I needed it the most. Now I'm afraid my next opponent has a shotgun. That's why I'm not pushing aggressively. And then another guy pops up on the left side. I'm listening to footsteps to see who's actually going to push up first. The guy on the right side does. I finish him with Bastion, and that's the win. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. It was a real blast to play. The raw gameplay without my commentary will follow this, so definitely check this out. See you guys in the next one.
Rumble. You're on your own. Every kill, every death is yours. You're in first place. Nice. 2 for 1. Only 5 minutes left. whim, I call it a massacre.